Have you completed your PGCE or BEd studies, but you're only graduating in the next 5 months, 6 months, or even a year? Or have you completed your qualification, but you're unable to pay the fees at the current moment, so you will not be graduating because of outstanding fees? But you've completed your degree. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can get your official SACE certificate or license as a fully qualified teacher, although you haven't graduated from your university or institution of choice. Here is what will be discussed in this video. Provisional SACE certificate, the list of provincial offices for SACE in South Africa, what you will need to get your SACE certificate or license as an officially qualified educator, how you will go about obtaining your official teacher certificate or license. Let's get into the video. Hello everyone, my name is Margaret and welcome to Rewind the Lesson. Number 1, let's talk about the Provisional SACE certificate. I've made a video here on YouTube. I'm going to link it somewhere here and also in the description box for you to go and check it out. If you are still in university and you haven't graduated yet, or you're still a bit further out from graduating, that video is perfect for you. With the Provisional SACE certificate, you get it when you are still studying, meaning you are able to get employment in the education sector, perhaps as a teacher assistant, as an intern, those kind of jobs that require for you to have evidence that you are studying towards a BEd or a PGCE. You can get a provisional certificate in those instances. And how you go about doing that is you can actually do it online. The system is fully functional. I was able to get my provisional certificate within 2 weeks. Go and watch that video right here. Now, once you've got this provisional certificate, I'm going to move to point 2. The provincial offices of SACE in South Africa. I must say I was a little bit disappointed to learn that SACE does not have offices in every single province in South Africa. And the reason for my disappointment with this is because when I was applying for my fully qualified teacher license or certificate with SACE, I sent in my documents on the email that's provided on the website. However, that was not effective. I did not get any response, and this was a good 2 months or so until I went to the offices. So this is the reason why I'm sharing these offices, because they will be of good use to you. SACE has offices in Centurion, KZN, Free State, Limpopo, and Eastern Cape. Any other province that I did not mention, that means there are no SACE offices in those provinces. However, I have seen based on online posts that there have been times where SACE will visit certain provinces and be stationed in certain cities and invite educators to come in and get their SACE certificates and, register with SACE. I'm not sure where exactly they do announce these visits and whatnot. Please follow them on their social media pages. Now, let's move on to point 3. Point number 3, what will you need for you to apply for your official SACE certificate or license? Now, here's a little bit of a backstory. After I had received my provincial certificate and had gotten to its expiry date, I then went on to the SACE website. I went through the website and I spotted the email update.centurion@sace.org.za. This was the email that is put on the website where you should send in your documents for you to get an updated SACE. By updated SACE, I mean now for you to get your official SACE license or certificate. However, after sending in this email with all my documents attached, I did not get a response for the longest of time. Here are the documents that you will need for you to proceed with this application. An ID copy, police clearance, provincial SACE letter, SACE update form, which you will find on the SACE website, a PGCE completion letter, which you should request from your university or whatever institution you have attended, and an academic transcript and a proof of payment. At the time, the payment that was requested was 50 rands, and I did make that payment, and I had the proof of payment as one of the documents that I had attached to send through onto this email. However, because this did not work out, I went on to wait for about 2 months and I did not get any response with regards to this update request. This is how you then go about registering. If you've sent in the email and that doesn't work out for you, similar to my case, you can then go on to the SACE offices that I've shared earlier in this video, or wait for the days that they do come into your city if there is no SACE in your province. And unfortunately, if that doesn't happen, you might have to travel to one of the SACE provincial offices that I've listed and shared with you. So what I did was I took the documents that I've just shared, went to the offices, I presented these, waited in a queue. It was quite packed, but I dedicated that entire day to just getting this thing done. It did not take the entire day, disclaimer. However, yes, there was a bit of a queue there. There are a lot of educators who are trying to get their SACE letters or licenses and certificates there. So I went in, presented all these documents that I've just shared with you, and from there, once they'd captured all my information, I was pointed to the waiting room. While waiting in the waiting room, 2 hours later, I was presented with my certificate. So it's the same day type of process. Once you've presented all your documents and you've got all the information that they require, you'll be then seated in the waiting area as they make sure they verify everything and then print your certificate on the same day. And that is how I got my SACE registration. This was well ahead of the time that I was going to graduate. So my advice to any undergraduates, educators, aspiring teachers is get your fully qualified SACE certificate immediately after your transcript is accessible to you that clearly states that you've completed your qualification. Till next time, bye.